Well, good morning, my friends. I hope you're having another great start to your day. It's another beautiful day here in Phoenix. Our word for today is influence. Influence. If you have influence, the dictionary says you have the capacity to affect the character, the development, and the behavior of someone. You have the capacity to affect the character, the development, and the behavior of someone. As I've been spending the week here in Phoenix with my dad, I've been thinking about the influence that he has had on my life. The impact, the positive influence. As he talks about scripture and as he talks about his passion, he talks about 2 Peter, the things he loves. He's had influence on my life. And so I've been thinking about the people in my life who have helped shape me, who have had an effect on my character and my development and my behavior. And I want to give some shout outs this morning to some of those folks. One of those people is an incredible man. I'm not out here running this morning because I've always loved to run. I'm out here running this morning because of the influence that one man had on my life. A lot of you on this site and who watch this video know him personally. I want to give a huge shout out this morning to Johnny Huddle. An amazing man with an amazing heart and a passion who has the ability to affect the character, the behavior and the development. And he's changing his world. He's changing his world, but not just because he's changing his world by one little thing he does. He's changing his world because he's an influencer of positive growth, development, and change. I just want to list off some of the people who have influenced my life. When I think of those who have influenced my life, I have a couple different categories. One category is those people who I know directly. People who are friends of mine. People like my dad. People like Johnny. People like Mark Montgomery. Shout out to Mark Montgomery. Mark, you've had a great impact and influence on my life when it comes to coaching. I think of people like McDonald, Scott Sherwood. I'm going to list names or we'd be here all day. And I don't have that much energy. I'm going to run for a while. I'm running until I'm done. If I cry in the middle of this, it's not because I'm dying running. It's because I'm dying thankful for the people. I think of Woody Stevens, Dr. Woody Stevens, the influence and impact he's had in my life. My brother, Stephen, had huge impact in my life. These are people who are directly connected to me. When I'm done with this run, I'm probably gonna make a list of some folks and give them shout outs. I think they need to hear it, don't you? I think people like Johnny Huddle needs to hear of the influence and impact he's having in your life. Give him a shout out in the notes below. There's another category of people that are people who I've allowed to influence my life. They're people who I've chosen to listen to. Most of these people never met me personally. They don't know me personally, but they've had a huge effect on my life. People like John Maxwell and his books that I've read. Shout out to John Maxwell. Tony Robbins, who had a huge impact in Robin and I's life. And Brendan Burchard. Oh man, Brendan Burchard, as I listen to his podcast. Dean Graziosi, Evan Carmichael. These are all people who I've chosen to read and listen to. Now, let me just say, they have the capacity to affect my character, my behavior, and my development. And I know there's some of you who will listen to this, and as soon as I say a name, you may write off that person. But here's the reality. I don't have to buy everything they say. But they've had some truths. They've had some nuggets. They've had some information that has been invaluable to me. Brooke Castillo, with her coaching model, and how the brain works, and how our thoughts impact our feelings and our emotions, and ultimately our behaviors and the results. Shout out to Brooke Castillo. Amy Porterfield, as we've been launching our business, has had influence. Folks, these are all people who have influence. But all this raises a question for me. You see, influence goes both ways. Influence can be positive or negative. And the reality is that we all have influence. We all have the capacity to affect the character, the development, and the behavior of others. As Robin and I have been launching Extra O Marriage, there's been a lot of thought about the influence that we have in our relationship and how it affects the next generation. The choices you make with your relationship will have influence on your children, on your friends. My question is, what kind of legacy are you leaving? What kind of legacy, what kind of impact, what kind of influence are you having on your children, on your friends, on your family? When they look at your marriage, oh, shout out, man. Jay and Jody Stiglmeyer. Oh, shoot. If I finish this video without giving kudos and props to Jay and Jody Stiglmeyer. Oh, man. Jay, Jody, you've had more influence and impact in my life that you will never know about. You'll never know. I love you. I'm grateful for you. And I want to give a shout out to Jay and Jody Stiglmeyer, who model well what it means to leave a legacy in your marriage, in your relationships with God and family and others, their finances. My point this morning is this. The word for today is influence. What influence will you have today? What will your influence be today? Love y'all. Go make it an extra kind of day.